Hey, friendos, welcome back. This is Dr. Bosky, and we're taking a look at what I think is the very final version of the astral projection melee attack. So here it is. We're attacking some riot shield mechs here, as all things are. And just to look at this in isolation. So we wound up coming to the conclusion that we did kind of an oscillation where we start a little bit more with the transparent DBK and we ramp up into the blue. So thank you very much to all the folks that gave us their opinions and feedback. Most people really enjoyed the overall blue. And so this is kind of a nice kind of in between. So I'm enjoying the kind of the gradation and how that looks. And why don't we take a look at this in the context of just the very first opening minutes. It's all very, very concept still of level 1. And then maybe I'll give you a sneak peek at some of the hangers that we're doing here, and then we'll call it a day. So it's nice to be able to sit down. I got some food on the way and being made in the oven. And let's see here, I think maybe I actually left something here. Let's see what this is. And that's that. Okay, cool. So give Paltech Homeworld is Interstellar Sentinel 2. This is still placeholder. We have these giant sort of cyberpunk billboards, which are gonna be pretty cool. So that was kind of just a test there. Still working on that. We got some of our robonoids here, a little bit more bullets. We got our first version of sort of some of the weaponry. This isn't quite the maximum version, but there'll be some weapon upgrades as well. We have the hangers. Then we have these cool, I still need to adjust the collision on them, but we have these really cool portals. This is still not final prototype, but we're getting close. So that's the latest version of coloring that we had, which is super cool. The old version of some of the riot shield mechs, I got to replace these guys too. These guys are kind of like the rushers, which you can kind of do. Oh, that was a close one. This is just a misplaced portal there, but that's it. So yeah, it's kind of fun. Also, very much in the Dan Maku style, in that when you are using the melee attack, so this is your normal speed, and then the melee attack, because it's kind of a power shot, really rips. It's about 10 times more powerful than the rapid shot. So you have this very, very like, it has a nice flow to it. Like you're bobbing and weaving. It's a little bit faster than Interstellar 1. But it's a lot of fun to kind of, to essentially switch back and forth. And, we're going to build a lot of gameplay around that, which I'm excited about. Okay. And then I promised a little sneak preview. So there is that. Hello, I don't know what a bahih is there. So we're in the process of updating the designs for the main portal into the system across Paltech, which is great. We've got these sort of like, I don't know, they can do damage. You can run into them, but they spawn out their enemy spawners. So those are gonna be fun to play with. And then in this context, we are also, you can see here, we have these guys here. Which are the hangers. So, and the cool part is we're experimenting this time around with creating parallax. So notice that you'll notice here that they move at different rates, and that feels really good. And then also when it comes up here, we have this really big one that swings in. This one here, underneath those guys. It just feels really good to have some of this motion in the world, and I mean it's big and mighty. So, anyways, now that you've got an idea what those are there. Then let me go ahead and close this. I didn't make any major changes, so we'll not save. Close those bits out. And, actually, maybe I'll do this. I still have it? Do I have it here? Yes, sweet. Okay, so that hangar in the background, which, hangars produce ships and bad dudes and military and, all that good stuff. So we're doing this rinse and wash over the concepts for that. So, and this is about our third revision so far. So I'm really enjoying this design here. So look at this here. We got this kind of like dish thing. This will go away with the lights themselves. We got these neat little light bits here. I'm also really enjoying all the bits. Yeah. So I'm enjoying, like, we got these kind of, I don't know, like these, like, they're going to be like these neon, like light bits, almost like a bit of circuitry. We got these like power inverter, power display things. And we got these like really cool, like, I don't know, fuel nodules. And maybe they're like generators, energy generators. We're going to have these, like nice lit deck because things are going to come and land on this thing, right? Which is going to be really, really cool. And then we got these, I don't know, like They probably won't be nearly as smoky, but we're gonna have these like big, like really cool, like I don't know, like generators. So then, or not generators, engines, so they can basically fly around with these things. We got this really cool like dome bit here. Yeah, so just still concepting, but we're doing all this cool iteration. It's a lot of fun. Chris, thank you so much for this. Dimitri, thank you as well. These have been a lot of fun just to look at the version, the different versions we have here, and to kind of just move forward. Interstellar 2 is alive and well. It is kicking like, I don't know, crunchy chicken. So we are shipping the melee attack, which is super cool. And let's see here. We also have, this is very much a rough concept, but this portal is how the portal's going to change. So we got some offboarding troops, these big ramps. We got a little like riot mech duders that we can put in here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Dimitri, I could probably add these guys, not so much in the image itself. I could probably add these guys as really small enemies inside of the world here. So they have just a little bit of motion, and that's it. They'll just have a little bit of motion. Not so much for, I think, for the people moving, but like one little piece at a time. So anyways, I think that's it. I've got a steak burrito bowl in the oven coming out in a second. I'm gonna get this video up. To everyone else that's been out there watching and following along and playtesting and just being part of the community, thank you so much. I really, really want to say I appreciate it. Oh, there's my bell. Time for dinner. I'll see you all soon. Thank you.